Alright everybody, guess what time it is? Time to put some rings on some pistons. And I'm going to go ahead and say I already gapped these. I did it yesterday. Pretty sure everybody knows how to gap rings. I think I've showed it before. Anyways, just to let y'all know, when I first put these in there, they were perfect. Top ring was on 16, which is what was recommended. Second ring was on 17, again what was recommended. Oil rings had at least a 10,000th clearance. Actually, I measured them and they were beyond 18, so that's good. I did personal preference. I loosened the top ring up 1,000th, so instead of 16 it's now 17. Same on the second ring. Instead of 17, it's now 18. So that's just a personal preference thing for me. I'd rather have it 1,000th loose than anything. And especially since I have some plans to go at least a little higher horsepower. And this ring manufacturers that you don't walk the ring on, I guess, spiral twist it on. They recommend that you use the ring spreader. I don't have one and I've never really needed one, but you know, it's whatever. It's a good investment to make, especially if you are into cars and you're gonna do this more than one time. It's a good idea to go ahead and get one. I've just never gotten one, and I don't know, I should probably spring for that someday. But the rings aren't too hard to spread on your own, especially if you've done it more than one time. If you've done it a few times, it's real easy to do. You get the hang of it pretty quick, that's for sure. And trying to look on here and see where my gap was. There it is. Okay, yep, I got it spread away from the gap pretty good. I'll go a little bit more and put this sucker in the bottom. There we go. Got that one on. Now for the next one. Anyways, I won't show y'all doing all 4 pistons. It's repetitive and quite possibly boring to watch on video. So, plan on sparing y'all of that, but just for anybody who doesn't already know, the rest of the rings, other than these oil control and scraper rings, they are stiff and they are brittle. You bend them too much and you are going to break them, which is why they recommend using a spreader instead of spiraling them on, because they would rather you not break them. Anyways, oil control rings are on now, just like that. And now we're going to go for the second ring. And bam, just like that, the second ring's on. Face. Let me face these. There's a, I can't say right way and wrong way to face your ring gaps, but there's an ideal way and a not so ideal way. I should have faced this oil control ring before I put the second ring on. Most aftermarket rings are going to come with a sheet that say your recommended gap, or give you the formula to calculate it, and it will also have the recommended way to face your rings on there as well. I think I have a sample sheet from a set of one of my Wiscos from back in the day. I'll show you all that. And just like that, rings are on. See how I kind of spread it apart, opened it up, and just slid it down instead of spiraling it down on there. Anyways, there you go. Piston 1 is done. Now I'll coat the skirt real good with some oil, break-in oil. I think I still have some break-in oil around here somewhere, but let me show you all that sheet. This is the Wisco sheet. It says right here, you know, if you're in metric, you need to convert to standard or imperial, and it tells you how to do that, and then it tells you how, you know, your bore size, you're going to multiply it by whatever you're going to be on over here. That's going to be your multiplication table, and they got an example right here. So, and then this right here shows you how to place your ring gaps on the piston. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and put the rings on the rest of the pistons, and I won't bore y'all with that. So I'll catch up with you here in just a little bit. Alright guys, there you go. Got the pistons all back in, torqued down. So that part of it's done. I didn't show you the process of putting the ring compressor on there and putting them in. I've already done that in another one of my videos. I think I did that on both of my B series. Anyways, if y'all want to see that process, you can go and watch that video. I think I did it on the LSV and the GSR. So there you go. Here's this much of it. Oh yeah, I did have some of my break-in oil. This is good stuff. I've used it on every engine that I've put together, assembled, rebuilt, you know, whatever, ever since I can remember. It's been years now. So just wanted to show you all this much of it. I'll see if I can't throw a little something more in this video before I upload it. So maybe yes, maybe no. Either way, thanks for watching. Hey guys, just wanted to throw this in this video. Shout out to RC. Sent my injectors off to RC to have them cleaned and whatnot, and they you know, installed new Teflon seals, injector filters, and O-rings on them for me. Sent all my old parts back. Not that I really want them, but hey, you know, that's what they do. Send your parts back. Got that RC sticker. Everybody loves them stickers. Got a flyer about some other stuff. RC trying to sell me some other injectors. And then got the flow sheet for these injectors. Got what they were doing when they got them. First thing, they flowed them to see what was going on. Dang paper. So it says what they were flowing when they got them and what they're flowing when they got done cleaning them. And now that gives me a good idea of the flow rate of these injectors. I mean, if they're flowing roughly 170 psi at 40 psi, cc's a minute at 43 psi, well, now you can do calculations from that. So I'm guessing brand new, brand cleaned, brand whatever, 170-ish cc's a minute at 43 psi. Go do the math, calculate it up to, what are these things, 35 bar, 3000 psi, something like that. And then you get your new flow rate. So just wanted to do a shout out to RC, man. They hooked it up. They never disappoint. I've used them before in the past. I've bought some injectors from them, brand new RC injectors, and like I said, they never disappoint. But let me pull one of these bad boys out and let y'all check it out. Brand new, cleaned up. Man, when I sent these off, that was all kinds of dirty on the tip. That hole wasn't really dirty, the orifice hole, but the tip sure was, and the rest of the injector was kind of dirty down around in this area. Anyways, there we go. That's what they look like come back from RC. Am I even getting this on camera, man? And I did mark these before I sent them off, but that got cleaned off in the cleaning process, so not that it matters now, but it is what it is. So if y'all don't have an injector cleaning place around or near y'all, and you need your injectors clean, hit up RC. Decent, reasonable price. They do a good job. You know, like I said, no complaints here. So just wanted to let y'all check that out, give them a quick shout out. No sponsorship or anything on my part. I, you know, pay cash out of pocket. So is what it is. And I've kind of gotten the head back together for the most part anyways. The valve cover's not on there. I just got it sitting on there, but got the head pretty much put back together. Got my new valve installed and lapped and installed. Got my cam adjuster, tensioner and chain brand new. Got all that put back together, blah blah blah. Standard putting a head back together, not that big of a deal, but figured I'd let y'all check that out. I got some more stuff I did, I'll show y'all in another video. And yeah, I figured why I had it ripped down this far and re-ringed it, I might as well put a new oil pump chain and tensioner on it and do that whole thing. Man, I thought that was brand new. Pretty sure I put a new one of those. Oh well. Anyways, so here's kind of an update video. This is a few days later from the previous videos clips y'all are gonna see in this video. So Alright guys, got it put back together. Runs like a champ. This ain't going to be the first start that I do for you, but I made this little heat shield thing here. I've actually had that for a while because I got a K&N filter on there and did away with the factory box, but just some fiberglass and Nomex paper and some of that gold heat tape, I guess is what you'd call that. And there's the cat. Let me see if I grab a light real quick. There we go. There's the cat delete pipe. 4-inch pipe for the cat delete, and then it goes, reduces down to a 3-inch right there at that V-band, and then finishes out to where the factory mid pipe clamps up together, and then it goes back into the stock exhaust. For now, I got plans to redo from that point on back with 3-inch into a muffler and then dual 2.5 outs is my plan. And I would show you my home done muffler, turbo muffler delete, but can't see it at this point and the car's not jacked up anymore. So this is the progress. Runs like a champ. I'll start the car and show you that. Alright, just figured I'd show you all that and close this video out for you. So, thanks for watching my stuff.